The year is... and all of humanity is dead. But fear not, for new intelligent life forms have taken over in our stead. Sea creatures such as jellyfish, shrimp, and most importantly, squids have anthropomorphized and continued thriving on the land. Squid people, aka Inklings, seem to be the dominant species, but keep them away from water, because they're actually 100% made of ink and will melt away and die. But either way, young Inklings are as fierce as they are trendy, and they have taken to a new fun sport called Turf War, based on the horrible war of their past where Inklings battled the dreaded Octarians for control of the land. Inklings eventually won this war and drove the Octarians deep underground. Captain Cuttlefish, a veteran of this very war, noticed the disappearance of the great Zapfish, the power source for all Inklings living in Inkopolis, and just knew the Octarians were behind the fish napping. So he found the hiding place of the Octarians and planned to save the Zapfish from their suction-cupped clutches. He enlisted the help of a young Inkling whom he dubbed Agent 3, and who was your avatar in the first game, and took down the Octarian menace, saving the great Zapfish. They were helped by Agents 1 and 2, the co-hosts of the hit news show Off the Hook. These agents were actually cousins named Callie and Marie, and with their jamming beat of the incantation, the Octarian leader, DJ Octavio, was taken down for good, and the great Zapfish returned to Inkopolis Square. Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. I'm Sean.
And I'm Tennille.
And we are jumping into Splatoon 2. That was just a brief summary of anything important that you need to know from the first game.
Yeah, I mean, Splatoon 2 is not really a story-heavy game, but I feel it's fairly safe to say that it's kind of a lore-heavy game, right?
Yeah, I think it has a lot of lore.
Especially for like a shooter game, right?
Yeah, for a multiplayer shooter game that's based around the sentient squid people shooting ink, it's got a lot of lore.
And so you might be going, well, why aren't you playing Splatoon 1 then, you ninnies?
Well, you can't.
Well, we could, but I mean, like, A, that's on the Wii U, and we'd have to boot our Wii U up. 2, we've actually never played Splatoon 1.
Mm-hmm. And 2 or 3, Splatoon 2 just improves upon Splatoon 1 in every single way. Mm-hmm. So we just decided to give you a brief plot summary, which doesn't even really affect a whole lot.
Nah. And we're gonna jump into the game that a lot of people just jumped into, including ourselves.
Mm-hmm. So let's jump right into Splatoon 2. Okay, so are you gonna be a girl or a boy?
It's very important now. We get to make our squid Sona.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to be creating chenille, which is the combination of both of us. And I say we go with girl. Also, skin tone, pasty white? No.
No.
No, I definitely actually like some of the darker skin tones in this game.
I do too. Go with that one.
This one? Alright. Yeah. Alright, and we can also choose our eye color.
Ooh.
Eye color is very important.
Oh, I kind of like the white, honestly.
You want the white?
Yeah.
Alright. And now we get to choose the most important thing, the hairstyle. So we got traditional Splatoon 1 hair, we got the new hair for Splatoon 2. We also have like this little bob thing. We got
cute.
Straight cut hair. We have pigtails if we want that. Or we have the
best hair.
The best hair, absolutely. So we're going with the best hair.
Yep.
We also change our pants. So we got tiny shorts with a skirt, brown pants,
like
long
sweatpants.
Yeah.
And then leggings and
jogging shorts.
Yeah.
Which kind do we want?
I like the jogging shorts or the one right next to it. That one.
Yeah. Let's go with pants.
Okay, cool.
All right. Is this good? Yes. And like it says right here, you can change whenever you want. You can change from male to female. All of your whole physical description doesn't matter. Change it whenever you want.
In fact, I started off this game playing as an Inkling girl, and I've changed it multiple times back and forth between boy and girl to just whatever I wanted to. Splatoon 2, here we go! Think you're too cool for school?
Well, it's time to prove it. You're looking a little green, though. Let's start with the basics.
I didn't realize it would just keep going. Aim at the balloon. Target the balloon with the reticle.
So this is actually a game that requires you to use motion controls. I mean, you can turn it off if you're like a dummy, but why would you ever do that?
Or some people just can't use motion controls, Sean.
Okay, either way, we shoot with ZR and we move with the left stick. We want to go ahead and keep shooting. I'm going to wait to try to introduce mechanics until they teach us.
Well, yeah, and I think they might stop you from doing it.
Oh, no, they don't.
They don't?
I already
Okay.
did something that they haven't talked about yet.
Okay.
We can also turn the camera with left and right, or just moving around with the joystick.
We'll try not to be too brash with how fast we whip around. That way,
and you can like
we don't make you all sick.
get yourself into a position that feels comfortable with your right hand, and then you can just press Y. Note this is on the Switch, so you can do this in undocked mode, normal docked mode. Also, we can turn into a squid with ZL. While you are a squid, you move faster. So,
But you should show off what happens if you are not in ink.
you go much slower.
Much slower, and you're not swimming underneath the ground.
Yeah, so swimming in the ground as a inkling is good. It refills your ink because if you look at our little jetpack on our back, it slowly deteriorates the more we use it up. We can also paint walls, and with the power of the squid, we can actually go up walls. Gotta keep moving though. And we gotta jump up, because some things you can't actually ink, and you're gonna have to jump over them. Important thing to note about the squid, it can go through grates.
Completely through them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can swim under them or just go through them.
You gotta watch out for enemy ink because it will hurt you and it really slows you down. So just cover it with your own ink and you are good to go.
You don't want to get stuck traveling through enemy ink.
You can also break various objects like boxes.
And you can throw bombs.
Oh, bombs with the right trigger. Boom! Blow up all the things. Now we can't ink this middle part, but we can do the sides.
And climb up. And the fastest way to get around is definitely being a squid.
Yeah, swimming in your own ink is definitely the fastest way to go. And ZL, time for us to launch off. And that's the tutorial.
Yep. Here we are in Inkopolis Square.
Look at all these classy looking people.
Everyone's just hanging out. Oh, we got a box.
All right, time for us to jump in. Y'all know what time it is?
It's Off the Hook, coming at you live from Inkopolis Square.
Check it out. Here are the current regular battle stages. Listen up, Marina, because this is super important. Whatever you do, don't eat the...
Don't eat what? Your text box ran out of space.
And these are the current ranked battle stages.
Moai Warehouse and Moray Towers. Oof.
Want to know the key for winning here? Make sure Marina is on the other team.
Har har.
Here are the league battle stages.
Manta Maria and New Albacore Hotel.
I get splatted by chargers every time I cross the middle, even if I dodge roll.
Well, maybe stop yelling out booyah between each roll. That might help.
Boss salmonids are so afraid of me, they don't even try to attack me.
Either that or you're so short that they mistake you for a chum.
Why is our producer freaking out? Read the teleprompter, Marina.
Let's see here. This just in! The great Zapfish has disappeared?
Wait, like, for reals? I feel like I've heard this story somewhere before.
There's more! Pop superstar Callie of the Squid Sisters has gone missing!
No, not Callie! This is terrible! Do something, Marina!
Okay. I'll put together a search part.
Whatever. I'm sure they'll turn up at some point. In other news...
But shouldn't we form a search party or something?
Let's try a little something new today. I call it Inkopolis Fashion Focus.
Pearl, what are you doing? I don't see this on the script.
Relax, we're just gonna spotlight some fresh new styles around Inkopolis.
Pearl, did you run this by your producer?
Nope, let's dive right into our first feature. All the cool squid kids in town seem to be sporting these weird hairstyles lately.
Squid kids? Oh, right.
At this rate, it's only a matter of time before this thing is a full-on fad. Although, I feel like I've seen these weird hairstyles somewhere before.
Right, Pearl. I'm getting word that we're out of time for this segment.
Fine. Be sure to tune in next time for more Inkopolis Fashion Focus.
And when exactly is next time going to be?
Pretty sure we peaked on that one, so probably never. And that's all we've got. And that's all the time we got. Until next time, don't get cooked, stay off the hook. So, every time you boot into the game, you get news from Pearl and Marina.
Yeah.
The newscasters of Off the Hook.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to Inkopolis Square, the new nerve center of Inkling culture.
This is a different place than where it was in Splatoon 1.
Yeah. That's Decca Tower there in front of you, one of the tallest buildings in all of Inkopolis. There's a lobby on the first floor of Decca Tower for online battles.
Which is where most people go.
Over here, we have the Galleria, Inkopolis' most popular shopping center. Here you can buy the freshest gear and weapons to use in battle. But the shops are pretty exclusive, and they won't serve you if you're not fresh enough.
So we're gonna have to freshen up.
What else? Oh, well, that creepy shop back there. Rumor has it that they're hiring for some sketchy job. Might want to think twice before you apply there, unless you really need dough. That brings us to the Shoal, the coolest hangout spot in all of Inkopolis. That's where Inklings go to meet up with nearby friends for both competitive and cooperative play. And next we have... Huh? Who's that mysterious squid back there? It almost looks like... No, she'd never hang out in a place like this. And those clothes... Yeah, must be someone else. Is it just me, or does that alleyway seem a little fishy? Yeah, definitely something fishy going on over there. Probably best to just ignore it. Anyway, you should check out the lobby of Decca Tower. That's where you can get your splat on.
Sounds good, except we don't actually have an online functionality with this player.
Nope.
So we'll be doing any online play that we plan on doing in this Let's Play with our regular files, but this character, Chenille, will be doing all of the single player experience that we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got a box.
Aw, yeah. You got the Octo-Layered LS. You can use it in multiplayer battles. And we got Studio Octophones. Okay.
So we got those items for downloading the DLC that came out for this game, which we will be covering eventually.
Yes.
So, first things first, we would normally go here to do some splat, but I think we're going to come over here and see what the heck is going on in here.
Mm-hmm. Well, hello, mysterious figure. The Octarians. Hey! You showed up! As soon as I...
She's very drab.
Oh yeah, she is, isn't she? As soon as I saw you aimlessly wandering around the square, I knew you were the one. I'm Marie. I know you're probably a bit starstruck, but I need you to get over it. Yes, I'm that Marie, you know, from the Squid Sisters. You've never heard of me? For real?
Oh, the puns.
Well, you obviously aren't very cultured, but you'll have to do. See, I've got a little thing I need some help with. By now you've heard the great zapfish that powers Inkopolis Square is missing. Well, it's not just missing, it's been squidnapped by the Octarian menace. How do I know this? On the surface, I may just look like an absurdly talented pop star. But in truth, I'm Agent 2 of the new Squidbeak Splatoon, a secret society of heroes who save the world from Octarians. Now, I've been trying to keep an eye on the Octarians in my downtime, but I'm a busy girl. If only Callie was around to lend a hand. Ahem. I need you to go get the great zapfish back from those slimy Octarians. What do you say? Are you in? So...
The main character never speaks.
I'll take your awkward silence as a yes. Welcome aboard. You are now Agent 4 of the new Squidbeak Splatoon.
And we got new clothes.
Yeah! I even bought you a brand new hero suit as a signing bonus. And look at that, it fits like a glove. Not bad for an old hand-me-down. Now let's go tear those Octarians limb from limb from limb from... well, you get the picture. Oh, yeah, the entrance to the Octarian realm is invisible, so you have to ink them to reveal them.
Alright, so here we are in the multiplayer area.
If you see
Or
anything
single player. I said multiplayer.
weird looking, blasted with something, your ink probably.
Yep. Alright, so in single player...
Which is what this is.
Oh, our ink is super adorable and like glittery.
It's so glittery.
So, we have this super basic Splattershot, Hero Splattershot, I think it's what it's
Hero
called.
shot?
Hero Shot, yeah. So this gun shoots real slow.
Oh, you can't shoot Marie.
No, she says no.
You can shoot her umbrella, but she won't have it.
So we're gonna go around, we can... Whoop.
Oh, you can pop balloons! You're gonna have a hard time doing this without ink coverage everywhere.
No, it's fine. It's the first one. It's easy.
Yeah. Good job.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, you're gonna miss it.
Nope.
Wow.
Got it. I can't believe I got that. Oh, just showing my mad skills of jumping over things.
Time to jump.
Ah,
you did it. You got a thing.
I got a secret thing. Welcome to Octo Canyon, the world's most gorgeous gorge. Collect all the commemorative souvenir stickers.
Sweet.
So yeah, there's going to be a lot of collectibles to get, but either way, I think it's time for us to go ahead and jump into the first actual level of this game.
Stop stepping in enemy ink.
That's fine.
You squid?
Yeah, she said they were invisible, and there it is. So we got a tea kettle. Return of the Octarians. Rescue the Zapfish. Level 1.
Alright.
So this level is going to give us a lot of the basics that we need to know.
One thing you might have noticed that's been happening as we've gone from level to level is that we change colors and our ink changes colors. So your ink will always be the same color as your hair. You never get to choose like the color of your hair because that kind of determines, or just like the color of ink you're going to use because that determines like what team you're on. And Splatoon uses very lovely saturated complementary contrasting colors.
Yes.
That's the word I was looking for. To differentiate between the teams so that you don't get confused. And I think Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 1, if I remember correctly, did a really good job of making ink colors that also can be seen by people who are colorblind.
Correct.
Which is really awesome.
Oh, I took damage there. So
Don't take damage!
these tentacly guys that I'm taking down are the Octarians. They're just literally just octopus tentacle people. Alright, I'm also collecting these fish eggs, which are
the orange circular points we're getting.
So essentially I'm just going through, I'm intermittently going into my ink, which helps me refill my gauge. and allows me to take them down. Now, if you see on there, I have that that mark.
That little dash on your gauge.
And that shows how much it takes to throw a bomb. Boop. So now it's taking out all of that ink. Now
throw another bomb! Oh, careful. And you can pick up the fish eggs by either running through them or by shooting them. If you shoot them, then you will also collect it.
See? I just collected that one.
And hit that blowfish. Boom!
It explodes, destroying everything in the area.
And got you all those eggs.
Mm-hmm. Alright, looks like I need to find a key to get in there. So, looks like we should go this... We got 2 different ways to go. I'm going to go this way first.
You can go into the grate. Oh, you had a guy hanging out in one of the boxes. Oh, 2 more guys. Remembering to keep moving while you shoot is really important in this game.
Standing and shooting is probably just going to get you hurt or killed, especially in the multiplayer areas. Oh, I already found the key, which is good, so I can move on. But I want to come over here and see if there's extra stuff I can get, which I'm sure there is.
Splatoon 2 has like a whole bunch of really fun mechanics, like the blowfish, where it just allows you to do different things other than just shooting things, and I really love that.
Alright, down we go.
Ooh,
Hey,
armor. You want that armor, trust me. I'll try to do a good job of, or we'll both be trying to do a good job of reading dialogue that the character says.
Whoever's not playing is going to do their best to try to read it aloud.
If you're hurt or overwhelmed, retreat. And something, man, the text goes by really quick though, so apologies if we don't read everything. We'll try to read the funny and or important stuff. Right now it's a lot of just kind of basic tutorial things, because this is the first level.
Yeah, so it's trying to teach you how to play, because you could very easily come in here if you don't have... Like, this could be the first thing you do in Splatoon, so they need to teach you how to play.
In fact, it's probably the first thing you should do in Splatoon.
Jumping right into a multiplayer match will probably not end well for you.
I mean, it could end fine, depending on, like, who your teammates are, but you will probably not be contributing much. So you can see Sean used a bomb there to make the Octarian turn around, because he's got that shield in front of him. Oh, good job!
I remember that there's a secret here. So that's some sort of wrench. I don't remember what it's called.
And yeah, you can see up in the upper right-hand corner, we actually have another secret to find. And the first one was the wrench, which you can now see that we've collected. But we've got something else that's grayed out there that we need to get. But yeah, if you jump into multiplayer matches right away, you're probably going to get clobbered. But that also being said, multiplayer matches are also one of the fastest ways to actually get better at the game, because you're just kind of you're being forced to experience the game along with everyone else. Man, you were very daring, just jumping right in to fight that guy.
Oh, looks like we got a secret back here.
And remember, we can swim through grates.
In these multiplayer, looks like we got the
page.
I think they're called Ancient Sea Scrolls.
Yes.
But either way, each single player level, you want to try to look absolutely everywhere. Try to find the secrets that there are to find.
Yeah, the secrets are very well hidden in Splatoon. Like, these ones were easy, but there's some, even though Sean and I have both played all the way through the single player, there's probably going to be some we forget about armor the first time. Ooh, yeah. And you can see how the armor actually changes what we're wearing.
Alright, now I have a super, and I can use it by clicking in the stick, and I'm going to lock onto these guys and fire it off. It's going to shoot all these extra missiles and just take all of those guys out. Now, if I wanted, I could hold on to that and get some extra points at the end, but I don't think that's a big issue. I'm going to show it off because tutorial. Hey, give me another one. So, time to do it again.
As many as you can, and shoot it off.
Now, this will actually also affect nearby enemies to the ones I actually shot as well.
The same way that you are slowed when you are traveling through enemy ink, enemies are also slow when they are traveling through your ink and will take more damage from you the more ink that is on them.
And hey, we found it. We got to the end, we found the Zapfish. Now to release it, we just need to shoot it with ink and we can collect it.
Yeah!
Yay! Oh, we're so happy.
The Zapfish are really cute.
That is not the great Zapfish, though. That's just a regular Zapfish. And we found everything.
A shockwave struck while one young lady was performing at the recent youth folk singing contest, doing damage to the venue. Fortunately, no one was injured.
So yeah, we're just, the Ancient Sea Scrolls are essentially just going to give us like random extra information.
Great work, Agent 4. Inkopolis may not be doomed after all.
About various characters and stuff like that. Well,
it's just kind of like little lore tidbits. Like we said at the beginning of this episode, Splatoon might not be a story-heavy game, but it is a lore-heavy game.
Yes. All right, well, I think this has been enough single-player stuff, so I think we're going to switch over and we're going to show off some multiplayer.
Where the real fun happens.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Do not be alarmed, I may look like Chenille, but I'm just Sean. All right,
oh,
so...
wow, you do have a character that looks almost exactly like Chenille. You don't have the white eyes, though.
No, I have a different color of eye. I like the blue, dark blue-green, but I do have the same hairstyle and skin tone because I like playing as girls in games. What can I say? All right, either way, we are here in front of whatever this place is called.
The lobby!
The lobby, multiplayer land. I'm going to go ahead and jump in because we're going to do some multiplayer. But first, I want to look at what the equipment we have on. I'm less concerned about the actual clothes because I change up my clothes all the time. We'll go more into what different stats do. But first, I want to talk about our weapon. We are going to be playing with the Splattershot Jr. today. It's got a small range. Its damage isn't very high, but it fires very quickly. This is your beginner weapon.
It should be noted, because we have only been playing with the gun from the single player, Splatoon 2 has a lot of weapons, with a lot of different variety, and includes different sub-weapons and different specialty abilities you can use.
So this one has
that is the thing in this game.
Yes. This one does have the basic Splat Blom, which we've already shown off a bit, but it also has the special of Ink Armor. If I go into the special, it's going to explain a bunch of the stuff. So yeah, you throw it and it explodes after a little bit of time. I'm going to come over here and Ink Armor. Grants each member of your team armor that will completely nullify the damage from a single attack. Works on all team members regardless of proximity. So, it just makes your team invincible for a little bit. It's a pretty good ability. I'm going to be using this. Tennille, are you using the same Splattershot or are you using a slightly different one?
I am also using a Splattershot Jr., but it is the Kenta Splattershot Jr.
Okay.
So it's a slightly different model.
It has the same stats.
Same basic stats, but it has a different sub and special. Okay,
well, let's go over what abilities it has. What kind of special does it have?
Well, give me a second. I don't remember. I think it has the... Yeah, it has the Booyah Bomb.
Is it... What? Does it have the Booyah Bomb?
Or no, the Torpedo.
Okay, Torpedo. A sub-weapon that flies towards your enemies. When thrown near an enemy, it changes shape and targets the foe, exploding on impact and splatting ink everywhere. You can shoot down enemy torpedoes. I'm going to be perfectly honest. We played this game for a long time, and then we put it down for a while. And during that time, they introduced a whole bunch of new subs and specials, so we might not necessarily be familiar with some of these.
I've played a few battles with this sub-weapon, but I've not really gotten used to knowing when's the best time to use it.
Another thing to note, this game is constantly updating. So specific weapon stats or damage from various things will get updated. New weapons will come out, stuff like that.
If you are watching this in the future, some of this stuff may not
even be applicable.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure all these weapons and specials and stuff still exist. And what's your special?
The bubble blower.
Bubble blower. Bubble blower. This fires a maximum of 3 bubbles that, when inked in your teammate's colors, burst and attack the surrounding area. If inked in your opponent's color, they shrivel up. So yeah, just kind of 3 floating bombs that you can explode your enemy's stuff with.
Yep.
But either way, I think it's time for us to jump into a game and actually explain how the hecky this works. Okay, so we finally got a match where Tennille and I are in the same room. She joined my room so that we can play together. Doesn't necessarily mean we're on the same team. As you can see here...
I'm level 39!
I'm level 37. How this is going to work is we got 8 players. 4 of us are going to be randomly distributed upon 2 different teams, and we have to ink all the turf.
Oh boy, it's Moray Towers.
This is probably one of the most hated stages by many people. All right, we're on the same team.
Sweet!
Yeah.
Let's go!
Booyah!
Booyah!
All right, so...
It's always fun to booyah your team members at the start of a battle.
Yeah, and you can booyah, you can cheer on your team just by pressing the button. So, I'm playing the Splattershot. I don't have a lot of room, or range. The main goal of this match is we have 3 minutes to ink as much of the turf, which is the ground, as possible over our opponent's colors. So we are purple, they are green. We are going to work our best to make sure that our color covers everything. Get back! Aw, they took me out. Alright, so.
I died.
We can't see you.
I know.
Why so noisy? Oh, jeez.
Because I died.
Oh no! I died immediately. Oh, there's going to be a lot to try to talk about here. Either way, you can see that we are flashing danger at the top of the screen. That means the opponent has significantly more of the map covered. Yes, they do. So we're going to want to try our best to recapture the turf. Killing opponents is not imperative, but it definitely helps.
If we were smart, we would wait to play Moray Towers when we were planning on showing off better weapons for Moray Towers, which would be something with a lot more range.
I don't care. Also, we're not necessarily very good at this game. We just really enjoy it. Also, I think I'm dealing with a little bit of lag here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, because I just got killed by a guy that I very clearly killed. So either I'm lagging or they're lagging. Either way, it's a thing that happens. You just kind of have to deal with it. And having a short-range weapon is not helpful.
No.
With the lag, for sure. Well.
Hey, if you want to work to me, I'm at a good spot.
Someone's coming up behind you with a roller. I can tell on the map. Whee! So yeah, this is an interesting map because it's got 2 entire ends that are raised. See, I didn't even see that guy. Whatever.
Which is why ranged weapons are really good on this map.
The longer range you have, the more likely you are to take out your opponents before they just run you over with their roller. Like that.
Oh, that guy killed me too.
Oh, I keep dying to everyone. I will say, Splattershot Jr. is not one of my favorite weapons.
No, in fact, I don't think I've ever actually used this thing in a turf war.
You might have used it right at the beginning of the game. When, you know, that's the only weapon you have.
I think the first weapon I used was like an ink brush. Oh, another thing we should note is that, we are playing this game with our patrons.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
We told them they can join in. I don't know if any of them are going to make it in, but if you are a patron and you want to join in, just keep an eye on the Discord server and we'll let people know when we're playing and you can try to jump in and join in.
I feel like Alex on the other team is one of our patrons, and maybe
possibly also
Mildfur.
Mildfur. I don't know. We'll have to confirm if we did actually get anyone playing with us.
If so, hi guys.
If so, I'll mark yes who actually was our patrons on the screen so that you know who actually was. Well, let's try to get into another match. All right, we got the other map, Sturgeon Shipyard.
And we are on opposite teams this time.
Ho, ho, ho. I'm on the hot pink team.
I'm on blue.
Yeah, so we have most of the same players again. We just gotta do it again. This is a different map, obviously. There are quite a few maps. I'm not sure how many maps there are. We're gonna do our best to make sure to cover all maps eventually. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure when all of it's going to happen, though.
We'll do our best.
Mm-hmm. Just so you have an idea of what this map looks like. That's what it looks like. All right, time to continue on. There are lots of different, like this map I enjoy quite a bit because it offers quite a bit of different directions you can go as compared to Moray Towers where it's very clearly just an up and down type of thing. You go down your tower and you go up the opponent's. This one you can go all over the place. Another thing you can do is you can warp.
Woo! Oh man. I killed someone
Just go to the
only
map.
to get rolled over by Alex.
Nice. Your shouts make no sense because, like...
Yeah, I know, but I can't help from shouting.
So yeah, you can go to the map and then jump to your teammates instantly.
I was about to say, jump to me, but you can't. We're on opposite teams.
Yeah. Ha! There we go. I finally killed somebody. So if you get the splat symbol there... No! There's two different versions of the... Oh, everybody died.
Yes, I got you!
Yes you did. With your torpedo, none less.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, no! Like 3 of my team members died at the same time. We gotta go. But either way... What was I saying? I don't even remember.
I don't know, but I'm chasing down one of your guys' rollers that's in our base. Gotcha, Alex. That's payback for killing me earlier.
Yeah, I have no idea what it was I was trying to say before.
Is Sturgeon Shipyard one that was new? Oh.
I believe Sturgeon Shipyard is...
Hi, I got you again.
Ah, we killed each other. I believe that this is a new one for this...
This game?
This game. The
I
last...
think so, too.
Moray Towers was a Splatoon 1 map, so... Haha. Oh! He almost got me.
I'm trying to get better with those bombs.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know what I was going to say. So, see how I got the circle there for the kill? That means that I just got the assist on the kill. So I did something to help damage or keep my friends safe while they took out that person. If it's got like the jagged edges, that shows it's like more of an impact. That means that my team... that means I'm the one that got the killing blow. It's going to count towards my score. But the most important thing in Turf War is covering the most turf.
Yes, kills don't matter. It's all about that ink coverage. And wow.
Who got it? Who got it? Yes! Oh, that was a very close one, though. That being said, there, 1 win, 1 loss. I think that's going to be a fantastic way. Oh, and I was the best person on my team. So I inked the most turf. I didn't necessarily get the most kills. Oh, and your clothing levels up and you get extra abilities. But we'll talk more about abilities next episode.
This game is deep.
This game is deep. This episode has already been going on for quite a while. I think we're going to go ahead and call this one to a close. Mm-hmm. So, join us back here next weekend, because this is coming out on a Sunday. Right. Join us back here next weekend as we jump into more Splatoon 2.
Yeah.
See you guys then. Here at the end of the episode, I just want to say a thank you to all of our Patreon supporters, our flower buds. Without your guys' support, there's no way we could continue to do all the amazing content we make for you. And like I said before, if you want to play Splatoon 2 with us, all you need to do is become our patron, even just a $1 patron per month. You can jump onto our Discord server, share your Switch codes with us, and you can play this game whenever we do jump into it. We try to announce what days we're recording at least a day or two ahead of time, so that you can plan around it, and we hope to see you guys in the next one.
Yeah.
Bye!